Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe and Nick with East Carolina Beer and Brewing. We're going to do something a little bit different this week for our Wednesday post. We're actually doing a regional beer review, but instead of doing our formal write-up with some scores, we're just going to do a little bit of a video tasting. For me, we actually have two different beers. So I have 1812 Brewery Multiverse New England IPA, and this is coming out of Cumberland, Maryland. Got a pretty decent can design here with the brewery on it. We got a little Rosie the Riveter logo on it. She's holding a nice beer, so maybe it's Betty the Brewer. But Nick, what you got over there?
Well, mine, no surprise, the can caught my eye. I'm doing the brown note from Against the Grain. These guys are in Louisville, Kentucky. This is an American brown ale. It's 5.8%. Never had anything from this brewery before, so I'm curious to see how good it tastes.
Yeah, the can design is definitely interesting on that one.
Sometimes that's how I shop when I go to the bottle shop. I just look for what catches my eye. So it doesn't hurt to have an attractive can or even a grotesque
Unattractive.
can. This one.
Yeah, all right, let's crack them open. Oh, and also I'm going to be drinking out of my new TQ glass we got from Local Oak here.
Nice. I should have done the same. I'm having regrets now.
It's all right.
I'm going to use my Spiegelau. It's actually for stouts, but can't hurt to use this for the brown ale as well.
Ooh.
Hoping to get some good head retention.
Ooh, right off the bat, I'm getting some good notes from this. You know, being a New England IPA, definitely getting a lot of citrus, juicy notes coming from there. Pretty good head on it. Opaque, yellow, orangish color. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I've got a pretty clear kind of a caramel brown. If you can see really well the body. I mean, it looks dark, but it's pretty translucent to the light. Good head retention in this glass. It's obviously a tan kind of a creamy off-white head. It's really retaining quite well. It looks really soft and fluffy. I'm guessing it'll probably cling to the glass as well as we.
Yeah, that head's really staying there. This one's dropping a little bit, but it's clinging to the glass. Still pretty good though. Still pretty good at giving that aromatics. Yeah, tons of hop aroma coming from this. Slight dank profile, but definitely that juicy New England character for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of strong malt bill here. Kind of a little bit of a roasty malt. I don't want to say like smoky or burnt, but definitely gives off a little bit of kind of a toast, toasted bread vibe. A little bit sweet too. So I'm curious to see how it's going to taste.
Yeah, I'm just glad it doesn't smell like the can looks. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, the brown note is currently smelling a lot better than what the can would depict.
I also like the South Park reference, the brown note.
Yeah, I'll have to look into these guys some more and see if they've got a similar lineup. Maybe they're kind of a jokester brewery where they like to have fun with their naming mechanisms and can design.
Yeah, this one's pretty interesting. It's got just like almost like a generic label like stuck onto it. So I wonder if this is the basic can design for all their stuff, and then they just slap on the labels for whatever the brew is. Oh, I forgot to mention this is 6% ABV.
It's pretty similar. I guess we're both about 6%, just different styles. So interesting.
How's the mouthfeel on that? This one's pretty smooth. I mean, for a hazy IPA, generally pretty smooth. Not a ton of carbonation on there. But I think a nice amount to complement the hop aromas and flavors I'm getting.
Yeah, this one is very lightly carbonated. It's actually pretty smooth as well. Actually, a little bit kind of silky smooth on the tongue. Not much bite or spice or anything like that. Finishes pretty well. Not very drying so far. Seems to be just a pretty light-bodied brown ale.
Yeah. How's your flavor coming through? Mine's like the classic New England IPA, but on the finish, there's a bit of bitterness, like a little spicy bitterness coming through. I kind of like it because it offsets a little bit of the juicy flavor. Definitely not like American IPA with that piney resinous stuff, but a lot of juicy hop, basically. Not a ton of malt character coming through. So it's definitely hop forward and definitely finishes very hop strong with the bitterness.
Yeah, what kind of fruits are you getting there? Is it kind of more tropical or citrusy or
Yeah, it's
both?
definitely tropical, a little bit of citrus, maybe a little mandarin orange.
Ooh,
I don't think any really grapefruit or anything, but yeah, and then maybe a little bit of tropical fruit, but it's not overly sweet, so you're not getting like a ton of fruit juice. It's just like juicy texture with hints of those fruits coming through. But I definitely drink this again.
yeah. Yeah, I had that myself, I think a couple weeks ago. Shame I didn't save it. We could have done it together, but I was a little eager beaver. Um, this one's nice. It's a, for a brown ale, it's pretty well done. I think it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that, biscuity, bready profile. The brown ale kind of mentally you come to a place where you're thinking it's going to be a little bit roasty or darker, kind of coffee, that kind of thing when you see the color. But really, on the palate, it's not as roasty or as dark or robust as I thought. If anything, I would say it's maybe like spice bread or like spice cake at the very most. Which actually is nice. It's something that I think that could, I think it could easily pair with a lot of foods or desserts because it's not very overwhelming. It would probably just complement a lot of foods.
Yeah, I like beers a lot like that have that, sweet, full of flavor, but they're not overwhelming. Like this kind of sits on your tongue, but I'm imagining that probably goes away after a minute, but it's just a nice, pleasant flavor that would complement a lot of things.
Yeah,
But
a
yeah,
little bit more as I'm getting through here. I'm actually finding some molasses kind of at the end, which is probably where a lot of that sweetness is coming from. Is um, it's coming up not syrupy, but it's definitely got that kind of dark, either brown sugar molasses type bill,
mhm.
along with those uh, bready compounds from the malt. So I think it comes out to be a really good balance. Where it's not overly sweet. It's not it doesn't come in flat. So
Yeah.
uh, definitely something I would drink again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was your verdict? Picking up that can again, the controversial can. Seems
Yeah,
like I'll have to try it.
I found this at Jarvis Street, so um, good for them for having stuff that's not immediately in the area, not in state. They kind of branch out a little bit. Was able to find something else from South Carolina. I think a few things they had for Virginia, uh, there's in Tennessee. So they scour the region, which is nice. So we'll have to go by there again and peruse once they've got some new inventory.
Yeah, definitely. I want to get over there and try some of the stuff they have on tap too, because I always forget that they have a few draft lines with some kegs available.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess that wraps us up for now. We're just doing a quick video, uh, mixing up our regional beer review for a Wednesday post. Let us know what you think about this. Did you want to see more content like this? Do you like seeing video reviews? Or would you rather have us stick to the formal written up tasting notes? Let us know. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks.